Okay, so I'm gonna go through a couple of things which has happened already. I took a few break-even trades, then I took in gold a couple of losses, and I don't know if I might take another one here, but let's see. Point is, I was just watching the open, and I was thinking to see. I was just waiting. Actually, I started pretty patient and see what would the range look like. And well, Nasdaq initially just came up, tested this 50%, and then it's trying to trade lower. So I took a break-even trade in this bar, and then again in this inside bar, I actually sold when they took the high retested here, and then I just sold the low of the same bar, and well, it came down like about 180 or 200, but then I just gotta stop doing break even. And well, at the end, I decided to, since the price came back into this um, range, this 15 minutes range that I had outlined, I just basically bought here when it closed up here, and I'm waiting to see. I almost got stopped out there. I
Order
actually got
filled.
stopped out now, so it seems like he wants to maybe trade lower. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna continue to wait for now and gold. Let's see what happens there. But yeah, so far not so good. But let's see how the day ends. I'm not planning to trade for long, but yeah, I'm gonna continue waiting. Actually, in gold, one thing I did here, I actually bought this bar here when it broke after the retest, but then it wouldn't really hold, so I got stopped out on a minimum here. And then pretty much here again, this bar when it came after testing the range, it came back up close here. So when it closes, when it broke this one, I actually bought again. But yeah, I got stopped out there again. So let's see. I don't know if it's gonna maybe come to the gap or something, but I'm gonna continue to watch and let's see what happens from there. I'm also gonna monitor NQ and see what the close does now. I think I like this close, so I'm actually gonna sell Nasdaq
Order
here.
filled.
The retest of this range of the 15 minutes, and maybe go for this daily level here. This is basically previous days, Friday's lowest area here.
Order filled.
And I just casually got stopped out in gold. So seems like he does not want to pretty much do anything. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna sit and wait a little longer, see what happens.
Order filled.
Okay, just to add something else, I actually took a earlier loss here. I like this close on gold, like it was rejecting here. So I actually on the way down, I had a small impulse, so I actually sold and I got stopped out there. That's why well, it went up already. So let's see what happens. I'm waiting to see after this 5-minute close back above the 15-minute range. I'm waiting to see this retest if the bar actually comes back again because it feels like to me that the momentum is more to the upside. So if it breaks the high again, I'm gonna get the trigger into two more contracts and I'm gonna take the low of this current bar as my stop. And let's see what it does from there. I think gold could possibly continue higher, but let's see. The retest here in these two down bars, it wasn't the best. Keeps rejecting and then this close above, so it might there might be further upside, but as for now, it's nothing clear yet. So let's see. Okay, so back to this. Yeah, I took a couple more loss actually. I think I reacted bad here to Nasdaq when it was closing. I got triggered by price, so I actually shorted, but I closed it earlier here just now, and I decided to just continue with the failure here. Price doesn't seem to want to go for the Friday's low, so I actually bought here the inside bar to the upside, and I want to see if he wants to break the highs and maybe fill the gap and maybe take the daily Friday's high. But well, let's see. This is not like my exit point. I'm just having it as an orientation there. So let's see what it does. And gold, yeah, I how to say? I see the rejection with this retest two times with this range. So I'm actually waiting now. I bought the upside when this bar retested. I waited for the break to the upside, and then I'm going to the upside with it. Let's see what it does from there. For now, I'm going to let it be and just give it time. Let's see what it wants to do from now. So just as a quick update, I was around like minus 600. Actually, sorry, I was over 1,000, I think, drew down overall. Then I actually took a short here, Nasdaq, after this close here. When it's closed there, below this low here, this retest, this bar, I shorted the market around here, using this high as my stop, and the market just basically tagged me out here. I was doing something else, so yeah, I didn't basically see. But anyway, point was that market seems to just fail to the upside, and after the close below this range, I just say, okay, I might be just a short side today. So I went with it. Point is, after that, I actually just took a loss also on gold. I thought that price might tank after this good close to the downside and below these lows, but then it wouldn't hold, so it just retested and just kept trending higher. So I haven't done anything else in there. So let's see if it wants to give me an opportunity to somewhere. I would like to see maybe breaking these highs and remaining above. Then I could maybe buy and try to tag this 50% of this huge gap that was left there. Actually, this was the gap that occurred after the second drop of the all-time highs, which is basically up here. So let's see. Let's see if there's gonna be a chance to engage again, or maybe yeah, it's gonna be a red day. Figure it out soon. Okay, so some small updates since then. I actually took a loss here on Nasdaq. I was thinking this bar here, after this bar kind of failed, I sold the high, but I got stopped out. I actually closed myself around here. So yeah. And then gold, I actually bought the break here. This bar, it came down. Then when it broke, I actually just entered here using the same bar as my low. Yeah, I traded higher, but seems to be failing now. So I'm not sure if it's gonna continue from here or if it's gonna stop me out of break even. We'll see. But it was something like plus 200 or something. I can't remember. But anyway, the point is that I want to see if it trades higher and comes for this level here. It will be good to see it breaking above this high now. If it does, I'm gonna tag one more contract to that to this trade, and also reduce it at some point somewhere here. So I think it's like gonna be around somewhere here. So depends on what it does from now. I might just go break even or something, but we'll see. And Nasdaq, what I did last was I actually sold the high of this bar, and it's traded lower for a while, but doesn't seems to be well doing anything special. So I thought that it might, even though this bar is strong anyway, but I thought that there's probably more downside, especially after this, so the retest of this area here after this close. Anyway, I'm gonna find out soon, I guess. For now, I'm gonna let it be and see how it plays out. Okay, so I continue to monitor Nasdaq. What I'm doing now is basically the price uh, seems to respect the high here. So what happened was this bar to the high of this previous high, it didn't stop me out, but then it traded lower, it closed. So I was waiting for this bar to see if it would take the lows of these two bars, and I wanted to see it tanking. If it stops me out break even, it's actually okay. I told myself that if it breaks the low, it should tank. If it does not, well, it's fine. But I didn't want to assume any extra risk after the price process low because if it comes up again, I'm just likely to be wrong. So it doesn't matter for now. Let's let it be there. I'm gonna let it be pretty much a break even, and let's see what it wants to do. And same for gold. I'm actually waiting. It created an inside bar here. I'm monitoring. I was monitoring this. Basically, this is also a 15 minutes inside bar there. But I was monitoring this 5 minutes inside bar there. On the retest, I thought, okay, I might get stopped out. I haven't yet. But anyway, if I do, it's fine. But I was just checking to see if price after taking the low of the inside bar would trade higher. So then I would add a new trade. So I'm gonna wait for now. Let's see. I'm gonna still wait for the 15 minutes. If I get a stop out, I probably would just buy again on the retest of the same level because well, this is still a plus trade, it's a good trade. And let's see. I'm not. I don't feel nervous. I don't feel scared or anything. I think actually pretty calm overall. Even though yeah, I went deep into drawdown from the all-time high of the account, but still, I think I've been trading. Maybe the result doesn't actually reflect what my trading was, but I had a pretty good sense on Nasdaq that it actually might just come for this area here, even though kind of I well didn't fully follow around here, and then yeah I joined there, which is actually a good trade, but yeah, let's see what gold wants to do, and I'm gonna wait to see if he wants to react from here, or maybe if he stops me out. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out soon. If I get a stop out, like I said, I might just buy again. And I'm actually shorting Nasdaq here and see if he wants to create a new leg lower. So I have this is not like my exit point. I'm just trying to see if it gonna count for these lows here and another previous day low there. Let's see what happens. Let's see what they want to do, and let's see also gold how it reacts from this inside bar. It just took now actually. So again, small update. Well, Nasdaq is retesting after this close here. Now there's an inside bar in the 5 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna get stopped out or whatever, like I said. But then the point is here, gold. I noticed the reaction of this inside bar low. This is 15-minute time frame. And yeah, I just remained break even. I was pretty much around here, but now the price will react to the upside in this same bar. So what I did was when the price actually came higher here and broke the high of the inside bar, I actually added one more trade. And I remain break even though. I'm not gonna assume any extra risk after this. I'm gonna see it break higher if I'm actually on the right side of the market at this point. So let's see. And similar for Nasdaq, if it is to tank, I want to see this inside bar low being broken and continuation, hopefully a close below this swing here, or below this area. I think if it breaks this range again, it could possibly maybe I don't know hit a couple of hundred more points. But anyway, that's just a thought of mine. So let's see how it develops. I'm gonna let them both play. If they get a stop dollar break even, it is what it is. So I'm just not gonna touch anything for now. Again, another small update. Actually, I just took two small losses here on gold. I tried to buy this retest here and then also this gap here. Yeah, this one was around 100, and this one was quite tiny, but still, it's accumulating losses after anything. So NQ is still like it's not trading high, it's not trading low, it's just ranging around here. Volume is rising, so I'm not sure if it's gonna maybe create another leg or not. But it has tried to break the highs and failed here. So let's see. I'm waiting to see. I want to see a close of, like I said earlier, below here this range, but I don't know yet what's gonna happen. So far, I remain around break even. So let's see what he wants to do from here. I'm also what I did here in gold. The last was I noticed this bar, and when it traded lower, it retested. And then when it broke its own high, I actually bought this bar here. I was using really tiny risk here, and when it tried to trade higher, it seems to be quite strong. I don't know if it's gonna answer or not, but yeah, I decided to just basically buy there, and then when it started to get some profits, I just put it to break even. So I'm gonna let it be to see. I wanna see this range being broken, and let's see if there's a follow up. I don't know. Let's see what happens. All right. So our Nasdaq continues. No changes here. Gold actually got stopped out, break even where I was, and I just actually started thinking because well, it continues to fail. Yeah, it traded higher here, it shifted, but still now it's ranging and it's failing to seems to doesn't really gonna want to go any higher. So I'm thinking, yeah, well, let's see. Maybe I don't know if he wants to tag or something because so I don't know. It seems like the upside is getting weaker and weaker, and I'm also noticing these higher highs and lower lows in volume. So there is a possibility that the price could actually tank. So what I did here now, I was just to sell the inside bar, the high here, and I want to see. Let's see if there is a push to downside. I want to see some momentum soon. If not, I'll probably just be done soon for the day. And well, not the best day, not even close to be good. But let's see how this Nasdaq trade ends and yeah, what happens. But so far, yeah, hasn't probably I haven't made the bid decisions today. So let's see. Somehow, like I said earlier, I don't feel stressed. I don't feel like mad or anything. It's just well, it's a really bad day. But anyway, I know I can recover. I know I can do better than this. So yeah, let's see what's the future. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, so here I remain. Actually, like I said earlier, I just sold the bar here, the inside bar high. Um, yeah, basically I moved to the 15, but it's basically in the 5 minute. So now gold seems to find some momentum. I don't know if it's gonna be continuation. Nasdaq as well. They actually is trading lower now. I remain, like I said, break even in both. Well, the balance is good, but still, I think there should be. There should be. I don't know if it's gonna be, but I think after all this failure, I think it's not like actually get some momentum. I want to see the close around here or even below here. If there is this close, I would like to see even further momentum. So I'm gonna remain break even on gold and same in Nasdaq here, and let's see what it trades when I hit. I don't think I will do right by closing them now. It's not greedy or like I want to break even or something. I think there should be some if especially gold if it breaks this low here and this consolidation here like a close or something here, that will be actually good to see. So it could indicate that it could be a further price action, maybe it comes to the gap or something. For now I have like a just as a vision, like as a point of interest, I have the 50% outline of the current gap, but so far I'm just gonna wait and see what happens for now. So I'm gonna give them time and it's gonna let them play out. Hey, so yeah, I continue to watch. Oh, gold didn't have the best close. It closed below the low, but still like it's hanging around here now. So what I'm doing is I'm monitoring this inside bar here. Took the low, it wouldn't go any higher. Then and I was taking the high, so I want to see if there's reaction. If not, I'm just probably gonna stop out there. And NQ, I'm also doing the same. I was willing to wait in this bar here to trade lower and break his own low, so I would add, but then it didn't. Now there's an inside bar. I'm monitoring the high of it. I'm not gonna add the high. I wanna add the low in this case because then it will just pretty much pull my entry down. So yeah, I'm aware that well, I don't know. Like I said before, I don't know what's gonna happen. Well, if it's gonna continue lower or what. But I think holding is a good idea. Maybe yeah, like I said, I'm not trading like with fear or scare about leaving some profit. I already did. So let's see. I don't want to be triggered by momentum or something. I want to let the trade play out. If it's not it, then no can do for now. But so far, I'm going to actually I want to take this off. So for now, and then just let's see. Seems to be just finding some momentum after we retested this previous day low again. So okay, so well back to this. Well, NQ was break even. Gold was break even, and at the end, well, I actually bought here the inside bar to the upside after I got stopped out. It traded high a little bit, but then it just came back and stopped me out. So yeah, that was it. I just actually decided to sell Nasdaq here into tagging this void here, and also the previous this inside bar high as well from the hourly. But I don't know if I maybe pushing it too hard, but this is most likely my last trade of the day. Let's see how it ends, but yeah, I think no, today not a good day definitely, and yeah, trying to think. Well, I will just review everything later as well and see what happened. Why did so many trades again? Why maybe overall not the bad decisions? Well, I think I kind of feel frustrated just because of the fact that not because of taking the losses themselves, for example, about like leaving money on the table quite a lot because I pretty much left close to 1,000 today, but maybe I think about it too much. That's something I have to discuss with myself and try to understand and well, maybe do my best to not to get frustrated. But yeah, as for now, I am a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to myself, but yeah, I'm gonna see what happens with NQ. And yeah, for now, I don't know. I don't know what else to add. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I didn't actually want to go to sleep without finalizing this. Actually, yeah, well, uh, I took so much right. Actually, I had a pretty good again. Well, I remember last time I think I said I don't know how much I left in the table. Then again, I had a pretty good trade also here on NQ again, like 500 or something plus total. And again, I got a break even stopped. Then I stopped doing anything on Nasdaq and actually here on gold, more here in the 15 minutes. Actually, after this close here, this close to the upside, I bought this next bar break to the upside. So yeah, I pretty much got a stop tower around here when the market closed. So yeah, I recovered some. I was deep in drawdown. I was at 1.3k or something. So yeah, at the end, that's how it ended. But I don't know why I focus so much on that, but I just left too much money. Like not money, just I could have done way better. But of course, like just past, and it makes no sense to focus on what could have been. It's just waste of time and energy. But yeah, I definitely need to sort out a couple of things, like well, amount of trades, time. I trade so long today. I didn't even plan to, and also quality of those trades. And yeah, um, maybe I think I'm not sure actually. I think I know that moving to break even in some cases is actually I do it great, but in other cases I think I'm doing it too slow. So I mean too fast. So I'm quite likely to well, be stopped out in break even and then actually be on the right side of the market anyway. So I'm gonna try to work on maybe giving some more room to price to breathe and do each thing. And yeah, see what happened at the end. Well, it was not a good day, but still, it's something that I can recover. And so I'm gonna have rest. I'm gonna focus on what I have to focus and just keep going. There's no time for lamentations and stuff. So a bad day is just that. It's a bad day. It does not define anything. It does not say that I'm a shitty trader or whatever. Even those big boys, they still have them. So yeah, that's not gonna push me down. I'm gonna let the market be. I tried my best to see also Nasdaq if it would have. I thought that here when it started tanking that it might actually break here, but yeah, it did not. So anyway, I'm gonna call it there, and let's see tomorrow. Let's see what happens.